welcome back. If you guys are new here, my name is Kayla Briggs and I do a little bit of everything on this channel. So if you like the content that I create, hit subscribe down below. So let's get started. So today we're going to be talking about what's on my watch list and also some things that you guys should put on your watch list that I have already watched. So the first show that we're going to talk about today is The Last of Us. Now, I'm not a gamer. I personally don't game at all. My boyfriend, he has his PS5, he plays games on there and stuff like that. But even him, he has a full-time job, so he's not like always playing his game. There's like some weeks where he'll play it just like one time, and then there's some weeks where he'll play it like every single day when he gets home from work. But it is very rare that like he's not that into his games, if that makes sense. Anyways, The Last of Us was a game that he played a little while ago, and he never like finished the game, but when the show came out, he was like, let's watch it. And I was like, I have no clue what game this is. I think I've seen it like passing by in like a commercial, or like some gamer was talking about it on YouTube or something. That's like maybe where I heard of it from, but other than that, I don't know anything about it. So for me, I don't have anything to base it off of. So I'm just kind of like, The Last of Us, let's watch it. It's definitely a different genre for me. I'm more into like superhero, supernatural like shows, or like a mystery show. Whereas this one's like, you know, it's the end of the world survival type. It's not like a genre that I usually watch. Whereas this one's like, you know, it's the end of the world survival type. It's not like a genre that I usually watch, but nevertheless, I am actually really much I'm actually really enjoying it. We are on episode 4 and it comes out every Sunday. Who knows how many? I think there's 8 episodes, so we got 4 more weeks to watch it, and so far it is really good. So I kind of recommend it to people, even if you haven't watched the show. I mean, even if you haven't played the game. So there's that. I don't know how the gaming community is feeling about it though, so don't quote me on that, because the gaming community might not like it, but I like it, so I'm gonna continue. We are also, at the same time of watching The Last of Us, we are also watching You. We watched an episode last night, and we watched like 2 episodes the night before. So we're kind of on like episode 4 or 5. I'm liking it. There's certain parts where I'm like, I'm kind of bored of this dialogue. Like, okay, we get it. They're all rich snobs, right? Like, I'm getting it. But it's definitely a slow build up this season, and I feel like some people are going to be upset about that, but I haven't finished the season, and I am going to be doing a show review. So when I finish the season, you guys will see that show review at the end. I might do a show review for The Last of Us. I don't know yet. Then we're going to go back to a show review that I did do, which was Wednesday. I think that should also be on people's watch list. Okay? You guys should watch it because it's pretty good. It is definitely a certified teen bop. I think it's cute. It's like refreshing. It's nice. Okay? If you want to watch a little kiddie show, but also have a little bit of action in there with a little bit of like, I guess, comedy, because they said it's like a comedy show, like a thriller comedy apparently. If you like it, you know, I liked it, and I think it was just one of those shows that it was just fun to watch, so I recommend it. The next thing I'm gonna watch this season of like shows coming out right now, Outer Banks. I definitely want to see what's going on in season 3. I've watched season 1, season 2. Ready for the new one to come out, and apparently it's coming out very soon. So I'm ready for that. Hold on, guys. Alright, hopefully this is the same angle as it was before. I'm sorry if it wasn't. My boyfriend was calling, so I had to answer. Anyways, so Wednesday's a good show. Outer Banks, I am definitely going to be watching. I like the show. I think it's definitely a certified teen bop, just like Wednesday. And it's definitely in the mainstream teen bop era. Do I like the plot? I think the plot's interesting. Do I like the characters in there? I think the characters are definitely interesting also. I don't think that they're like amazing, but it is what it is. You know, it's an interesting show, and I'm gonna give it that. So I'm gonna be watching it, and I'm gonna give you guys a review on that also. Lockwood and Co. I haven't watched it. It is on my watch list. I'm getting to it. I'm gonna get to it. I've heard it's a really good show. I've seen good reviews on it, so I do want to watch it. It's again a certified teen bop, but it has, you know, that sci-fi fantasy type of thing that I like Supernatural. When I was younger, I watched The Vampire Diaries and, you know, the originals. I used to watch, what was that show? I think it was something with like witches, and that one only had 1 season. I think it was called The Circle. That one only had 1 season. But I loved all those shows like on the CW. The CW isn't the same. My heart is so broken because I loved watching the CW when I was younger. All the shows that they came out with were super good to me, and then as I got older, it was just like the CW wasn't a thing anymore, and I don't even know if it's still called the CW. It might not be. I gotta look into that actually, because I don't really know. But maybe we can review some of the old shows on the CW because I love them. Also, Royals. I think it's called The Royals or Royals. It is a Swedish show. Now, you might be like, Kayla, what are you doing watching a Swedish show? I just put English subtitles on. I really, really, really love it, though. And here's the reason why I love this show, okay? Because it's definitely a certified teen bop. I'm going to be saying this a couple of times because I've said certified teen pop like 600 times. But the reason why I love The Royals is it doesn't talk about someone's sexuality, right? Like the main character, he's fallen in love with another guy, right? And he's a royal, and he has to be a royal. I don't want to like give off the plot a little bit, like I don't, because I want you guys to like watch it and stuff, but you get this thing of no one's really questioning his sexuality, and no one's like telling him like, oh, this is your label. It's kind of just like, oh, you guys like each other, and it's like super chill. The only thing that makes it more complicated, he's royal, but even his mom has never like literally said like, you know, you're my gay son, you can't be gay or something like that. Like it was just kind of like, well, we can't have it in the media because of the scandal that happened. but she's not saying that her son can't be dating this person. So I think if you guys want to watch something that is a little refreshing, I think it's also a really good show to watch. And for me, I thought it was a cute, loving, like, show. And there's 2 seasons. I watched both seasons. Hopefully they get approved for season 3 because I need a season 3. It can't end like this. The other show I'm going to talk about is Only Murders in the Building. Yes. Yes. Your girl here loves Only Murders in the Building. And let me tell you why. Okay? It keeps it juicy. It keeps it interesting. The episodes are not that long, but guess what? I get all my info in those episodes, and it's good. It's really good. You know who should take notes? You. Yeah. You, season 4, should definitely take some notes from Only Murders in the Building, because Only Murders in the Building they know how to keep you entertained throughout the season and be like questioning who did what's going on. I'm definitely still questioning in You season 4. I'm definitely seeing like what's going on, who's doing what. Like, I'm being suspicious about which person in the group might have done it, but I have my own suspicions in my head, and I'm just waiting for it to like finally be figured out. Welcome to this portion of the video where we talk about a book that I suggest you guys read. Every time we talk about movies or show reviews, I am gonna put in a little bit of a commercial about a book that you should read. I am gonna link down in my like description an Amazon link where I do get like an affiliate like percentage, I guess, and you guys can buy the book off of Amazon, or you can go to Barnes and Nobles because they're really great too. This week's book I'm going to recommend is The Paris Apartment. I loved The Paris Apartment when I read it. I read it in like 2 or 3 days, and it's a pretty easy read, and it's a mystery book, and it's basically like Only Murders in the Building, but a smaller version where it's like less people and you get into depth on each person. So if you love mystery books, I definitely recommend this book. And yeah, now let's get back to the video. Bye. Now we're going to be moving on to movies that are on my watch list right now. And some movie, I think 2 movies I've watched, but the other ones are on my watch list, and I am getting ready to possibly watch them in the near future. So we got Wakanda Forever. First off, let me say rest in peace. Okay, he was a great man. He played Wakanda. I'm sorry, he didn't play Wakanda. He played Black Panther real good. Okay, and no one can replace him. I don't like to say the dead's name, so I don't. And every time someone brings up someone who has died, I'm like, rest in peace, as soon as they're done talking about the person. So Wakanda Forever is on my watch list. I'm going to watch it once it comes out on whatever. I think it might be on Disney Plus, so I'm thinking I'm gonna get a Disney Plus like a subscription again. I really don't want to, but I might have to watch Wakanda Forever. I might have to. It's fine. It's gonna be okay. I could do it. Then we have Avatar. I tried to watch it in theaters, but my boyfriend was like, oh, I want to take my grandma, and I was okay. I was like, okay. And then our schedules never lined up with his grandma, and so we just never went to the movies, and now it's out of theaters, and now we can't watch the movie. So So I'm really upset about that, but that's okay. Because I'm sure it's going to be coming out sometime like on a streaming platform soon, or even on DVD. If it comes out on DVD, it would be the best because I would rewatch the movie multiple times. So I'm waiting for that to come out on a streaming or DVD because I want to watch it. And I think it's a really good show. I mean, a really good movie. I watched Avatar the first time, and me and my brother have a thing. Like, if we like movies, we'll watch them like over and over. So we loved the Transformers like movies with Shia LaBeouf before he went crazy. Yeah. And then Avatar we had on DVD, and we would rewatch that movie until it got a scratch on it, and then we were like really sad about it. But yeah, I have to watch the second movie. I have to. I just have to. The next movie I'm going to talk about is Black Adam. I personally think it was a good movie. Now, I know that the comic book people, you know, like fans, they'll have something to say about it, but personally, me, I thought it was a great movie. I thought it had great action. I was interested the whole time. I've never heard of Justice League, but they're like a small little group that was trying to fight Black Adam but couldn't win. Because Black Adam is pretty dang strong, but then they kind of like helped each other out, so it was just really good. I thought it was a really good movie, so I recommend putting it on your watch list. But I know that the people of comic books are gonna be really mad, so I apologize to you guys, because I don't want you guys to be mad at me. I want you guys to like me still. And then we have Dune. So I really like Dune. I can't wait for the second movie. The way Dune ended, I was like, what? Like, I was not ready for it to end like that, and I need more. It's got to give me more. It wasn't giving me enough. And I know it was a super long book, so I know it's gonna be a super long movie if it did it like all in one movie, I guess. And I think they're doing it right. They're trying to keep all the details that are important in it, and if they're trying to really make it out of the books, then I think they're trying to do the right thing by the book people that judge. Next, I have this on my watch list because of, you name it. I believe, was it the Oscars? I believe it was the Golden Globes, not the Oscars. But the Oscars are kind of important also, I think. The Golden Globes are important too. But anyways, Austin Butler, who plays Elvis in the Elvis movie, was a really great actor, and he did really well in the movie. So I was like, I gotta watch this movie and I gotta add it to my watch list. So I did. I haven't watched it yet. I know what streaming platforms it is on right now. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna add it to the watch list, and I'm gonna have to watch it by myself because my boyfriend is not gonna be interested. He's not gonna care. That is what I have currently on my watch list. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys next week. Bye! Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe because I need some movement on this video. Bye!